not like a sales tactic, but you don't. But you need to. This is really important, actually. I don't know if you've seen. You said you saw my discovery call with the. Did you see the one with like the my discovery call with my $2.5 million prospect? Did you see that video or no?
Uh, yeah, not the. Wait, which one was the one?
It was like discovery call with like a roofer. It's like a 2.5. It doesn't matter. Um, uh, it's because what business owners will try to do is that
Mm,
they will try to skip everything you need to in the discovery call and just be like, all right, what's your price? And while that's fair and that's justified, you don't want to give into that because you have not established your value when you've done that.
yeah.
Um, because if you say like, oh, what's your price? You say, oh, $2,000. They're gonna be like, that's ridiculous. Buy. Well, they're not gonna like immediately end the call, but usually that's what I call like a red herring. So it's like they say something and then you chase it, and then you kind of give the business owner all the power, and overall, it won't work well for you. I remember when I first chased my red herring, it was just like it could have been a good deal if I redirected it back to the script, but because I chased that, it was like I sort of convinced myself like, oh, what they're proposing is good, and then after thinking about it, I'm like, wait, no, this is just god awful for me. So then I just didn't do it. But what if they ever ask, like, what's the price? Like, how do you work? Like, what do your services do? You always just want to be like, I'm gonna get to that just in a moment, but I need to ask you a couple questions so that way I can give you a personalized and tailored answer to fit your business needs. Um, Once you say that, usually they'll be like, okay, keep going. If they're still arguing, if they're still being like, no, I want to know right now, I would say like, okay, why is that important for you at the moment? Then they'll say why it's important to you, and then that with that reason still, that's still establishing value because if they keep bringing it up, then they're gonna be like, and then you keep like kind of sidestepping it, then they're gonna be suspicious. Like you can sidestep it once, they're not gonna notice, and as long as you say you're gonna get to it by the end of the call, um, it'll 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 be fine. But if they keep asking about it at that specific time, then you want to be like, okay, why is this important to you? They say why it's important, and then you can say, you can either say, okay, I'm actually really gonna talk about that like in the next minute, so I just need to ask you one or two more questions, or you can just answer it directly outright if you can sense that you're getting like a really, they're really urgent a bad vibe from it. Not bad vibe, but like it's a really urgent thing that they need to know at that moment. And then once you answer that, you want to get back to the rest of your discovery call, and you want to still ask all the questions I told you to ask because that
Okay.
establishes your value and doesn't make you just another marketing agency overall.